Hey Coconutters, it's Twin Coconut here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a video titled The Creepiest Audio Recordings Ever Recorded.
When it comes to stuff like this, me and Harrison are so excited to look at it. We think it's very weird. Anything to do with like conspiracies, monsters, ghosts, don't touch me. I know it's off topic. We studied film and was about to give our presentation on a film. We ended up talking about Illuminati, but we rocked it.
We did.
We failed that test, right?
We failed it, yes. So these sounds have all been recorded off a sleeping app. I've used that sleeping app. Do you know when you put it down inside and you see if you talk in your sleep? Well, this has been recorded of like sounds it didn't want to pick up, but did, of like paranormal things.
Maybe something saying, "I need a burger."
I think they're a bit more creepy than that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'd find that creepy.
It's possible, but I mean more creepy as in like,
I'm going to slit your throat.
Whoa.
That's what I'm saying, creepy, right?
Now, the original video is going to be down in that description box below, so please go over there, check it out, and show the original creator the love and support that they deserve.
Now remember, if you want to see more videos like this and you enjoyed this video, then to give it that thumbs up. It really does help us out. You have no idea, and it shows us that you care.
We don't even have to ask a lot of people because a lot of like true fans will just press the like button before the video's even started.
I know, I love it.
And I know who you are because you comment all the
I
time.
know. The first, do you know like the first?
Alright, we're getting off topic here. Can we just get into the video?
Okay, sorry about that.
Denied.
I'm sure you've all heard of the sleep recording apps, the ones that allow you to capture any sleep talking you may do throughout the night. They are great fun, and some of the stuff you say is pretty funny. But what if you listen back the next morning, only to hear something that doesn't sound right? What if you're alone that night, yet there are two voices being picked up whilst you are sound asleep?
Depends.
Now, before I begin with these unexplained sleep recordings, I'm in no way saying they are paranormal, alien, or any other unexplained beings voicing themselves, because they can be so easily faked. But the people who posted them want some explanations.
Do you know when you actually go on this app, what you're talking about? Because I've been on it.
So grab some
There's a
headphones,
community,
sit back,
and I pressed one once and it was just a massive fart.
Oh.
The Chicago Roar. This next
Chicago
recording was
Roar.
sent to a paranormal channel by a man living in Chicago, who, along with his family, had been experiencing lots of what they believe was paranormal activity around their home. Things such as waking up at night to see shadow figures in one man's room,
try and find
to
it,
hearing scratching and knocking coming from the bedroom doors. But as well as these experiences, the whole family heard footsteps coming from the upstairs bedrooms when they sat downstairs, and after going to investigate, no animals were ever found or linked to the sounds. Possible paranormal activity aside, the man decided,
This is going to be spooky, I already know.
not intending to capture anything other than the app's intention of seeing if he talks in his sleep. But at some time during the night, a loud, pretty disturbing sound can be heard, along with another strange noise sometime after. He or his family do not know what it is and want an explanation, so take a listen and see what you think.
That's what she's great.
Holy shit! Fuck that!
That's a devil crawling out the frigging
Now,
cellar.
in trying to figure out where the sound came from, the family are all out of ideas. It's not known if they live close to a road, but it is possible
What?
that
A
it could
road
have been
doesn't sound
someone
like
driving past, although it doesn't really sound like that. Despite the believed paranormal activity, the family did not come out and claim that it's related to the strange activity in their house.
That home will be up
But
for
they do
sale.
not know what it is,
Straight
and
away.
are looking for some theories. What's yours?
Demon. There's mine.
This next sound was posted anonymously in 2014 on a site called Above Top Secret, and came with a short story of a man whose neighbour had been complaining of loud noises coming from his apartment in the middle of the night. Curious as to what they were talking about, he set up a recorder and confirmed what his neighbour had been hearing on a few separate nights. Take a listen.
Oh.
At first, he thought the sound could be him talking in his sleep, but realised he doesn't seem to be the only one talking. And even creepier, they seem to be talking in a different language that
I
he
thought I
can't
heard the
recognise
voices
or speak.
overlap each other.
Now, this could be him mumbling, but that doesn't explain what he thinks is a second voice. The man says he was alone during all of the recordings and doesn't know what to make of it. But
Even
he's
if I
pretty
did
freaked
make
out.
that noise by myself,
What's your theories?
I'd be thinking there's a demon in your head.
Yeah, I'll be...
Exploding head syndrome. Now, this is a strange one. It's not exactly a sound that has been recorded at night because it would be impossible to do so, but a sound that is heard inside the minds of many people around the world just before or waking from a sleep. It's called exploding head syndrome and is a condition that causes the person to hear loud noises such as explosions and gunshots, often followed by flashes of light and body spasms. Although impossible to record inside someone's head, this replicated recording is a close match for many of those who suffer from the condition. Take a listen.
I don't understand.
Sounds like underwater.
But I don't know what that's got to do with the video.
It's classed as a mysterious sleep disorder and occurs when a person is between sleep and waking.
Oh, it's a sleep
and
disorder.
although there's no specific cause for it, and no one knows
I thought it was
exactly
real. I want a
why
real
or how it
noise.
happens,
Well, come on now.
it's widely thought that stress levels are a contributing factor. The good news for sufferers is that it does usually go away on its own, but pretty crazy how the mind can do this. If anyone has ever suffered from exploding head syndrome, then let us know in the comments what your experiences living with it is like. In 2010, a property manager was working on the renovation of a new apartment, and from day one, workers were experiencing problems with their electronic equipment, but since the site was close to a radio tower, this was the believed cause. However, when the workers and tenants started seeing dark shadows and orbs in the building,
Oh my
rumours
God.
started spreading.
I love
that
it, but I hate
the
it at the same
apartment had been built on
time.
an Indian burial ground.
We always do
Local
these videos at
paranormal groups
daytime.
were brought in to investigate
Honestly.
the area, but all of their equipment would either malfunction or the batteries would drain quickly, despite being fully charged. Still thinking this could have something to do with the radio tower, they left without finding any paranormal activity. But then the property manager kept getting nails in her car tyres. She complained to the construction company that the site must be unclean, but even after sweeping the entire site, her car tyres kept picking up the nails. I don't know how this is related to the believed paranormal activity, but her husband believed it was, so put a crucifix in his wife's car, and this immediately solved the problem. Shortly after this, his wife's health started to deteriorate, resulting in the need for 2 major operations, and she was also diagnosed with a painful condition called fibromyalgia. It was around this time they started using a sleep recording app, and after a few weeks of general nighttime talking, they caught a few sounds that they cannot explain.
Wow,
Take a
okay.
listen. They do have 3 cats, although don't see how it could have been
Cats don't make
It
that
sounded
noise.
like a
Husband is
keyboard at
concerned that
first.
His wife has spirits
I
attached
thought
to
it sounded
her,
like someone
and they are
reaching for the
responsible
drawers.
for her poor health, car problems,
Reaching for
and the
some
sounds
pervert
recorded
that
at night.
reaching for the knicker
It could
drawer.
have been. Taking a quick sniff.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
This next sound will get you thinking, more than any other sound in this list.
Okay,
It was
good.
recorded by Jenny on a sleep app that she had been using for months called Sleep as Android. And for the duration, nothing remarkable was heard until on the 30th of December 2013 at 2:04 AM, something different from the regular sounds it picked up at night was caught. Jenny was with her 3-year-old son asleep at the time, and they were the only 2 people in the house. The app picked up clicking sounds that seemed to get louder, followed by a woman who Jenny says sounds like her, saying "What are you doing?" and a deep male voice that says nothing. The clicks then continue before the male voice, although debated, says, "That's them." Now the female voice is most
It's
likely
them.
Jenny, as she is known to talk in her sleep, but the male voice hasn't been explained.
It's them, that's
After
a
she
scary
shared
thing
the
to say.
audio, some serious sound analysis was done, and one person who analysed separate samples of Jenny and her young son's voice believes the male voice could not have been Jenny's or her son's. Take a listen and see what you think.
What are you doing? Okay. That's right. What are you doing? Okay. That's right.
Ah,
My.
After Jenny shared the audio online, like I said, it was heavily looked into, and quite a lot of people say a robber is more believable than it being anything paranormal. Perhaps someone had broken into Jenny's house and she subconsciously heard them whilst asleep and asked, "What are you doing?" It was also pointed out that the clicking sounds close to the phone, however the male voice does not. Some say this could suggest that two people were in the bedroom and the clicking was them opening something. Now it could be something far less sinister, but who knows. Strangely, Jenny did say that her son asked her the day after the recording where Ho was. When she asked him who was Ho, he told her the black guy with no face. She said her son does say some odd things at times and doesn't see how this could be related to the sounds, but due to the timing of him saying this, it freaked her out enough to share it.
The last one was creepy, but
What I think was a robber.
yeah, and the most creepiest one though is definitely going to be the first one.
Oh, yeah.
With that was a genuine roar. That was a genuine demon devil coming out of the ground. That there should have been number one. Definitely, the fifth one should have been number one.
Just thinking about it, the third one I didn't get. It was like a fake recording.
Yeah,
of like what a phobia is in your head.
Well, that was actually chilling. They was actually
It gives me
very
goosebumps
chilling.
and things like that.
They was actually very chilling. I really enjoyed that.
Have you ever heard the noise of the Coke advert when he goes and opens it? And how nice is that noise?
Yeah, what about it?
Can I recreate it with this? Come on, bro. That was nice. That was a nice noise.
We've gone way off topic in this video so many times. Now, like we said, number one was definitely our most creepiest.
Number 5. He means the first one.
Yeah, the first one was definitely the most creepiest.
Which was number
to
5,
us,
yeah.
Which is number 5. Tell us which one you thought was the most creepiest. Ours was number 1.
Definitely.
Number 5.
Anyway, coconuts, that's the end of that video. Remember, if you liked it, give it that thumbs up. Make sure to comment, make sure to share with your friends. And don't forget, please
Subscribe.
and become a coconut with us today. Remember, everyone, we love you all. We hope you enjoyed this video. We hope you have an amazing day. We hope to see you. Bye. Come on, bro. That was nice.